What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Daredevil Born Again, Daredevil and Punisher, or Punisher and Daredevil. That's better that way, I guess. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. I'm going to be real with you guys. I have not seen Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, it's one season out so far. They're filming season 2 now. I watched like the first episode and I was like, but I guess I kind of need to go back and see what it's all about. I watched the Netflix one back in the day, but that's something totally different at this point, I guess. But we do have Punisher and Daredevil here. I've been very excited to get these figures. The moment I saw them announced, I had them on pre-order through Amazon, and then I saw they were hitting Target, and I was like, alright, let me text my buddies, see if they want to help me pick up Daredevil and Punisher. And then I saw they were in stock on Target.com. I said, boom, order, shipped to my house, got them in like 2 or 3 days. So that's pretty insane. That's pretty cool turnaround. But I'm excited for these guys. Alright, so you guys know the deal. We're going to talk about the accessories, get into the figures themselves, and then do a couple size comparisons or figure comparisons at the end. We got 3 figures we're going to compare them to towards the end. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with Punisher. He comes with a pistol that goes right here in this little holster on his side. Not bad, just a nice standard black pistol with a little gray magazine sticking out the back. He comes with this big old knife, which kind of gets in the way of, it's hard to pull in and out because of, where was the piece? This little strap right here. I know it's like a lot of black details on this figure, so it's really hard to see up against each other. But that's the knife, it goes right in there. And then, yeah, handle kind of rests up against that's blocking it. So he has those. He obviously has a trigger finger hand there and another one for the other side in case he wants to double fist it. You never know what he is down for. And then he comes with a grabbing left hand and a fisted right hand, so he can mollywop somebody, I guess you could say. He also comes with a nice little hatchet. Not bad right there. Big hatchet guy, you know. I like to see those used in movies when they need to be used, of course. This one looks pretty good. G.I. Joe Classified, also Hasbro, did a really good hatchet for their line, so that's pretty neat. Then we have Daredevil here. Of course, he comes with his batons, or I don't know the technical name for them, but you can remove those from their little sheath. You see here, they don't plug together, which I don't know why they would. But they do have another accessory, which we'll talk about in just a second. Daredevil comes with a baton holding right hand, a baton holding a left hand, of course. Then a grabbing or kind of reaching out left hand, as you see on the figure, and a fisted right hand. Kind of the same assortment that you see with Punisher, but Daredevil also comes with another accessory. So like if he's like holding one baton and throwing one at the guy, go ahead and pop these in there off camera. It's like this little string effect, or not string, rope. I don't know what the technical term for it is. Like I said, I hadn't watched this show. But yeah, you could use this in your figure photography. It's kind of stuck in this position. Like, it will bend, but you're always going to be limited with what you can actually do. Like, you can do that, but it's gonna recoil back to that original position. But it is very nice. I like this a lot. And these look good in his hand. Go ahead and pop one in there, just so you can kind of get an idea. That's it in his hand. It unfortunately does have the little hole in there where it does pop out. But that's fine. I mean, these look good. I'll be honest with you. I like those a lot. So I'm going to put those back in this little sheath, kinda. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. And then we'll get into the figures themselves. So Daredevil, obviously a big upgrade from his Netflix figure. The proportions are a lot better. I don't know how well the lighting is going to be on this one because it's 2 pretty dark characters. Looks really good. I love the helmet design. Looks all so good. The 5 o'clock shadow on Matt Murdock or Charlie Cox here looks very good. The likeness is there. Despite only seeing half the face, the likeness is there. And an upgrade from the last time we saw a Charlie Cox head. Looks good. Love the texturing of the suit. I know a lot of people complain about the MCU's texturing of the suits, but I think they look pretty good myself. Love that. A lot of just black detailing on here. Looks so good. The torso, he can kind of move pretty well. And I'll let you be the judge of that. As far as like leaning down, not that good. Leaning back, pretty good. As far as the legs, he can kick up about that far, double jointed legs, kick back as far as he would like to go. Like that looks good, but I just double jointed arms, butterfly joints, so that is nice. Double jointed arms are always crazy on these Marvel Legends figures. But the torso articulation leaves a little bit to be desired. I felt the same way about the Thunderbolts figures. I thought none of them really had good torso articulation, so that is unfortunate for sure. This figure looks really good though. I like this. Let's go ahead and talk about his counterpart, Punisher, Johnny Bernthal. I think the skin tone is pretty light here. They kind of whitewashed my guy, it seems like, but it's a pretty good likeness to him. The hair is sitting nice and high. That's interesting compared to the first Punisher figure we got. Looks good though. Love the tactical suit. You have the kind of ghost painted skull going across the torso here. I don't know if it's mine, but it does look to be kind of shifted to the right, or maybe I'm missing a little bit of paint on the left. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, just so much detail on here at the sculpt work. This is absolutely mental. Even translates to the back. Like, it looks very, very nice. Got a little Punisher logo on the sleeve there. Looks good. American flag here on the sleeve, a little like black and gray American flag. Looks sick. The torso articulation is better than Daredevil, which is kind of shocking, honestly. It's pretty good. Double jointed arms, butterfly joints. These arms are a little not as easy going. Could just be like the room that I have them in. Kicking legs up, blocked by his magazines here. Legs kicking back. He can kick his own tail there. Not bad. Looks good though. But I do want to compare these guys to, or I at least want to compare Punisher to his Netflix counterpart. I could not find my Netflix Daredevil figure because I don't know. I don't know where I put it. I didn't really like it, especially compared to this one. But here's John Bernthal up next to his original Punisher figure. I think this is just night and day better. The coat is cool, but you could take this coat overlay and put this on top of him and it would look good. The likeness is so much better. Like, that is pretty insane. Such an upgrade in that department. And then for our man Matt Murdock here, I do want to compare him to the likeness that we saw on the Spider-Man No Way Home lawyer figure. A little bit of a height discrepancy there, it seems like, but that's fine. I can live with that because this is going to be a universal suited body that they use going forward. And it looks pretty good. And let's see if we can pop the Matt Murdock head on the Daredevil body. That was quite a solid pop. And no, unfortunately that head sits pretty high. That is actually wild. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to pull that off. Okay, there we go. I was worried I was not going to be able to pull that off without heating it up. But the likeness was good on this head. But it's gotten even, well, there's no head on there. It's gotten even better between these two heads. I like it a lot. I think it looks really good. Big upgrade. Nice to see the Disney Plus show is getting some more love in the Marvel Legends line. And then one other guy that I want to compare these two figures to is none other than the other guy that is tearing up New York with them, and that is Wilson Fisk himself, Kingpin. Now, I thought the original one was too short, so I did a leg swap with mine to kind of fix the height. And as you see, he's taller than Punisher now. And we'll go ahead and slide Punisher back there for a second. And then, of course, he is taller than Matt Murdock, Daredevil. What I did to correct the height, or not, maybe not correct the height, it could be inaccurate, but I always think Kingpin to be very tall, and he was about the same size as Daredevil. So I took the retro carded Tombstone Marvel Legends figure and I just leg swapped it. As you see, it's still the original purple pants from the Kingpin figure. So that's all I did there to make it that, in my eyes, a little more accurate. But these two figures are absolutely pretty insane, I will say that. But that is going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.